says, how do we know Benjamin went to the West Indies?
Well, pursuant to prophecy. Let's go to Genesis 49. Well, first let's start with actually Revelation 7. Get Genesis 49, get Deuteronomy 33, and you just get Revelation 7. And let's start at 4.
Revelation chapter 7, verse 4. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000.
So this is about the 144,000, the elect, the governing body of the nation of Israel. What the Bible is getting ready to do is give you a geographical sequence of the geographical locations that these people would be in, okay, after they're sealed and delivered. All right, so go ahead.
It says, of all the tribes of the children of Israel, of the tribe of Judah were sealed 12,000.
Where is Judah? In America, so-called African Americans, the chief of the nation of Israel. Read.
Of the tribe of Reuben were sealed 12,000.
Seminole Indians that dwell in the southeast section, Florida and parts of Georgia. Right? Read.
Of the tribe of Gad were sealed 12,000.
The rest of the United States of America into Canada is the possession of Gad. All right? So what we have there is all the 3 North American tribes named geographically. Read.
Of the tribe of Asher were sealed 12,000.
Now we've gone to South America. That's Colombia to Uruguay. Read.
Of the tribe of Naphtali were sealed 12,000.
Naphtali, that's Argentina and Chile. You deal with the Mapuche people. With Asher, you deal with the Inca people and certain other peoples that pre-exist colonial names and terminologies that were placed on those land masses. Right? So we've done South America. Again, Colombia to Uruguay, then Argentina and Chile. That sums up South America. So we've covered North America and South America. Now it's going to geographically sequence the tribes that are located in Latin America or Central America and the islands, which are technically considered Central America or American islands. It's still a part of the Americas. Go ahead.
Of the tribe of Manasseh were sealed 12,000.
Manasseh, the so-called Cubans. You have an island called Cuba. Read.
Of the tribe of Simeon were sealed 12,000.
Simeon, right? So prior to the introduction of the transatlantic slave trade, you had an island that was called Haiti. That was the name of the whole island, right? Now that's just the western a third of the island. The whole island was called Haiti. It was next to an island called Cuba, all right, or a word that was similar to Cuba that was kind of transliterated into Spanish from the original Arawak. These islands are right next to each other. You could swim from one to the other. It's so easy to swim to it that the highest population of people in Cuba outside of Cubans is Haitians because of how close Haiti is to Cuba, right? Read.
Of the tribe of Levi were sealed 12,000.
Levi, chiefly the so-called Haitian man, positioned at the western third of that island that was greater, or earlier called all of Haiti, now called Hispaniola, that holds the Dominican Republic and Haiti. Go ahead.
Of the tribe of Issachar were sealed 12,000.
We're going to Mexico. So-called Mexican man. Read.
Of the tribe of Issachar were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Zebulun were sealed 12,000.
Which is right under Issachar, which is Colombia to Panama. Now, mind you, this geographical sequence that we're reading, when REI, who we all know is accredited with breaking down the 12 tribes, first, of course, Abba Bivens had the understanding, got the understanding through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, that Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians are the Israelites. He understood that, but he couldn't pinpoint tribes. That understanding was given through the spirit by study to REI. REI never brought out Revelation 7 as a geographical sequence to further cement the understanding and breakdown of the tribes. The earliest, pursuant to the elders, the earliest that were at One West, that this notion was brought forth is 1999. That's the earliest anybody brought this out. The brother got the paper, wrote a 15-page paper on it, right? But this was never something that was furthered by anybody. You won't see a lot of videos about this from any major groups, right? So in the spirit, just reading over it one day, it dawned on me that this was a geographical sequence. So we began to bring it out. Then later, one of the elders, Elder Bunyamin from House of David, told me about a brother writing a 15-page paper on it in 1999. So this is not anything that's further, that was ever boosted in it. You're not going to see people always going into this. We're not saying this to say that we're great. What we're doing is saying this to say that the 12 tribe breakdown is foolproof. And it's foolproof because of things like this that are in the last book of the Bible that are there to put the nail in the coffin for it being the truth. It's there. And it was something that people have constantly looked over, but coincides to be an additional, very substantial witness to the validity and the accuracy of the 12 tribes breakdown. Go ahead. You had something, Bazak?
You meant to say Guatemala to Panama.
Guatemala to Panama. I didn't say Guatemala to Panama.
Colombia to Panama.
Colombia, Salakia. Guatemala to Panama. Go ahead. Which is the land of the Mayans. You have the Aztecs, and you had the Mayan Empire. Read.
Of the tribe of Joseph were sealed 12,000.
That's the Puerto Rican man. That's on the Isle of Puerto Rico. Read.
Of the tribe of Benjamin were sealed 12,000.
Benjamin, which you have Puerto Rico sitting in the middle of the island. It's in the middle of the water. Then you have all these other islands. You have the Bahamas. You have Jamaica. You have Barbados. You have Trinidad. You have all these islands around there. That's where Benjamin is brought to. You said what?
West Indies.
The so-called West Indies, or what's also called the Lesser Antilles. All right, that's where Benjamin is at. So it gave you a geographical sequence, pairing and taking these tribes that were closest to each other and showing you that's where they're at. You will never see, ever in the whole Bible, the 12 tribes of Israel listed in that order. What does that let us know? That it was listed in that order for a reason, to tell us something specific. Where these people would be geographically, predominantly in the Americas, which is the main place of our captivity. All right. So now Genesis 49 on Benjamin.
Come, book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 27. Benjamin shall raven as a wolf.
Shall what?
Raven as a wolf.
That's their songs, reggae, dance hall. They have a very unique type of sound. That's how they raven as a wolf. Because what does a wolf do? He howls at that moon. Also, being ravenous, that's the dance hall culture. People see video memes and make jokes about how these guys jumping off the top rope in the damn club. That's them being ravenous as wolves, man. Read.
In the morning, he shall devour the prey.
In the morning, he shall devour the prey. Read.
And at night, he shall divide the spoils.
At night, he shall divide the spoils, man. Y'all better watch some documentaries on the shower posse and things like that down there in Jamaica, in various yardies. You see how they devour the prey in the morning and divide the spoil at night, right? You doing all kind of stick-ups down there on the island, man. They would do it, then they still do it, and it's not a small thing. Not just they steal. We're talking about on a heavy level. Read.
I think, yeah, that's it on that.
And then get Deuteronomy 33. If that was it on that, get Deuteronomy 33.
Also, too, you got the Yardies, I think, over there in Europe, right?
Well, yeah, the Yardies is from Jamaica. They go over there to Europe. Which the term Yardie just means you're from Jamaica, or you from one of the islands. That's when they say a yard. I got to go back a yard. I mean, I have to go back to the island that I come from. I have to leave out foreign and go back a yard, right? Foreign is a foreign land. You see. So they say a yardie. I'm a yardie. I'm a yard man, meaning I'm from. I live here, but I'm from here. I'm from somewhere else. You see what I'm saying? I'm from Jamaica. I'm from. You said what? I got to go to the gates. Where they get talking about the yard. That's home, the yard. You know. That's what I remember when we was out there in New York. Garfield, the Jamaican girl came up, and she said she's Jamaican. What part of the yard are you from? She said, "Me from up there where they go out that coffee." You see what I'm saying? They gotta check. Oh, you from? All right, we gotta see where. You see what I'm saying? They're very serious about that. The yardies, but they go around Europe and all different places. They rob. They do what they gotta do. That's in their spirit, according to the Bible. Go ahead.
Con, book of Deuteronomy, chapter 33, verse 12. And of Benjamin.
And of Benjamin, read.
He said.
He said what?
The beloved of Yahweh. Shall dwell in safety.
In safety. What does that mean? Once you take a look at the Caribbean is always getting just punished with hurricanes. But the damage and the fatalities on the West Indian Islands that contain the tribe of Benjamin, always low. Those West Indian Islands are the prime spots for vacation travel in the world. They wouldn't go there if it wasn't safe for them. People wouldn't vacation there if it wasn't safe. Officer.
Just look at Hurricane Andrew, Category 5. You know what I'm saying? Just the simple fact that you're surrounded by water and you're not destroyed. You understand?
Listen, Puerto Rico got destroyed. Haiti got destroyed. Dominican Republic gets destroyed. But for some reason, all those other islands, Jamaica, they don't get destroyed. Because Benjamin is dwelling in safety there. Levi ain't dwelling in safety. Simeon, Ephraim, Manasseh ain't dwelling in safety. Benjamin is. That lets you know right there in the spirit. Go ahead.
Could also relate to kind of how Benjamin being the little brother. You know,
yeah, the reason why he's dwelling in safety, because he is the little brother. That's the reason he's got that blessing. Most High is looking out for him for that reason. He is the youngest of the tribes, right? So go ahead.
God, the beloved of Yahweh shall dwell in safety by him, and Yahweh shall cover him all the day long.
The Most High has covered him. That's why mysteriously, remember, you got Antigua and Barbuda, right? That's one country, but they're two different islands. The hurricane tore through Barbuda. No one even died. No one even died. Because Barbuda is very sparsely populated. It's only got about 1,100 people that live on that island. The majority of people in that country live on Antigua. Antigua was untouched by that hurricane when it came through. It came to America and wreaked havoc. But it passed over the West Indian Islands and didn't do anything to where the tribe of Benjamin lay, because he's covered by Yahweh. The rest of the tribe, we not covered in to that aspect like Benjamin is. That's why when a natural disaster strikes, they're okay. Go ahead. Or Salakia, go ahead.
Yeah. The effects of Hurricane Andrew in the Bahamas included 3 direct fatalities.
3 people. It comes up here killing hundreds, dozens, at least 10 people, 20, 30 people, 3 people. This got 700 islands and keys.
God.
Only killed 3 people. And who knows, that them people might have been on their way out, might have just died and they ain't had nothing to do with it. You see what I'm saying? That's how we know who the tribe of Benjamin is, man. Go ahead.
And Yahweh shall cover him all the day long, and he shall dwell between his shoulders.
And he shall dwell between his shoulders. Go ahead.
Then it goes into Joseph.
What I said on that. This is how we know who Benjamin is.